Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with part 2 of the Road to Rank 1, a series where we are trying our best to climb the ladder, getting all the way to Rank 1 on the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon ladders. Thank you everybody for all the support on the previous episode. Of course, if you do enjoy, I would love if you leave a like. If we get to 1,000 likes, that'd be great. Honestly, only leave a like though if you enjoy. But, what did I want to say? Last time, or last video, you might not have watched it, you may have, you may not. But in my NU video, I said, okay, what Pokemon do you want to see in the Road to Rank 1? Buzzwole, Manaphy, or Zardex? I would have been good with either of the teams. I probably will be using them going forward anyway. But we will be using Buzzwole because that is the Pokemon that was most voted on. But you know what? I kind of like the idea of having like a little poll going on and seeing what you guys said. So I'll probably leave a comment on this too. That way you guys can say it yourself. But the next episode, what do you want to see? Weavile, Manaphy, or Zardex? Two of those teams are obviously still the same, what they were before, but you guys still don't know. So just let me know your comment below as well. And yeah, let's get right into team preview. Shout out to my boy Finch for the team. Alright, so like I said, this team does have a Buzzwole on it. So we're talking about big old Rambo over here. Now, this Buzzwole set is really cool. 248 HP plus 176 defense ensures that we guarantee live plus 2 Corkscrew Crash from Kartana. It does 99% max. The 40 attack investment after a bulk up guarantees the KO on Kartana. Also helps us take on Pokemon like Tapu Bulu. We can even take on Mawile, which the 24 speed does allow us to outspeed. So after bulk ups, we actually 1v1 Mawile with Drain Punch recovery, and the fact that Play Rough is not doing as much. ICMZ with Ice Punch is really cool for Tornadus, as well as Coil Zygarde and Tapu Bulu and Landorus. The 40 attack investment also helps to do around 93% minimum to max HP Tornadus. So if rocks are up, it's a guaranteed KO if they try and switch in, which is a pretty decent Buzzwole switching. Same with Landorus Therian form, of course, with the Intimidate. Roost obviously for longevity, and the rest was just put into Spadef. This allows you to take less from Toxapex Scald and whatnot, as well as Dark Pulse from Specs Hydreigon, which is something that's also been running around. But it's a really solid Pokemon, and it's also the Zygarde check on the team, Bulu check, and check Landorus. And again, with the 24 speed EVs, we do outspeed max speed Mawile. Next up, we have Celesteela. Celesteela pairs really well with Buzzwole. While they do share a fire weakness, Celesteela helps out with the psychic weakness and the fairy weakness. It's Spadef, careful Celesteela to better take on Tapu Lele. The rest is put into defense. We can eat hits from potentially Z, Stone Edge Landorus, as well as 1,000 Arrows from Zygarde. We tank it relatively well prior to obviously being on the ground, so the first hit is neutral. We're Careful Nature over Sassy Nature because Flamethrower is still a 2-hit KO on Scizor and Ferrothorn and Skarmory, regardless of Sassy versus Careful. And by being Careful Nature, we also outspeed Clefable, allowing us to 2-hit KO with Heavy Slam. 4 speed is there just to outspeed or just to hit that benchmark faster than opposing Celesteela if they are running Careful Nature. But just Leech Seed, Standard Protect, Celesteela, obviously for longevity with Leech Seed Protect with leftovers. Beast Boost is really nice too. We got 2 Beast Boosters today. I'm looking forward to saying Beast Boost. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. And this is also one of the Alakazam checks on the team, the Mega Lottie check on the team. Again, Psychic and Fairy check. They can help versus as long as your name is not Tapu Koko. Mega Alakazam is the next member on the squad. We have Magic Guard because Magic Guard prior to Mega Evolving is the preferred ability. That way you can come in on hazards, you can come in on status and not care about that at all. Psychic, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Recover is the set. With Trace, what you do get after Mega Evolving, you become a Heatran switching unless they are running Corkscrew Crash or Black Hole Eclipse. I've seen some that actually run Dark Pulse, Dark Pulse, which helps with Alakazam, as well as Lottie. But Psychic, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, we are Timid Nature, Max Speed. This allows us to outspeed Tapu Koko, Mega Lopunny, Battle Bond Greninja, Zero Aura, and everything below that. Just max special attack, max speed. Unfortunately, we cannot run Modest in this metagame just because of what's common right now, Lopunny being one of them. But the cool thing about Modest, obviously, over Timid is that it easily 2-hit KOs Clefable, but this Pokemon hits incredibly hard anyway. It's also a Mega Latios switch, and it's part of the reason why Mega Latios had to start running Draco Meteor over the Ice Beam, Psychic, Earthquake, Recover set that it was running, because Zam just became so common, and with Trace, it obviously traces Levitate, doesn't care about its attacks, and Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO. So this mon though hits incredibly hard and appreciates Buzzwole as well as Celesteela, weakening opposing steals, whether it be with Leech Seed or with Drain Punch recovery / damage. Toxapex is the next member of the team. This is the Ash Greninja answer on our team. It also helps us out versus Hawlucha. With Baneful Bunker, we get the poison on Hawlucha. It also gives us a turn of recovery. And with Haze, we can get rid of its SD boosts. The 56 defense and the 240 HP lets us take Earthquake from max attack Landorus. The 160 defense, or special defense rather, excuse me, lets us better take on Battle Bond Greninja. And obviously with Baneful Bunker and Black Sludge recovery, we don't care as much about Dark Pulse flinching us, because it has less of a chance to actually flinch us to death, because we are getting extra recovery turn per turn. Baneful Bunker is also really nice for scouting choice lock Pokemon that are confirmed choice locked on potentially also Landorus, going for U-turn, getting a poison on that, or any physical attack. Really solid for Toxapex. And then the 44 speed is there basically as speed creeping for opposing Reuniclus. Reuniclus after a Calm Mind can be a huge threat to this team. So having a faster Pokemon like Toxapex to haze it and basically stall it out between Recovers, Haze, and Baneful Bunker of its Psychics really makes our job easier at beating it. So that's the idea behind what has been nicknamed Cowboy Toxapex by the East Group. Landorus is the next member of the team, of course. Choice Scarf Landorus, Therian form. We have Earthquake, Knockoff, Defog, and U-Turn. Knockoff is pretty cool. It works really well when your team has Alakazam, because it gets rid of the leftovers on Pokemon such as Celesteela. It gets rid of the Assault Vest on Tangrowth, basically allowing Alakazam to hit incredibly hard. Getting rid of leftovers is a big one again on Tangrowth, on potentially Scarm. The Rocky Helmet is probably going to be used if you see Scarm. On Ferrothorn, again, just making Alakazam's job easier, because any damage dealt by Alakazam is non-recoverable. So, Defog is also on our Choice Scarf Landorus form. This is our Spikes immunity, so it's a defogger for that. Also T-Spikes immunity, though Toxapex doesn't care too much about T-Spikes because it does absorb it for us. The team isn't too weak to T-Spikes. But U-Turn for momentum. The 208 speed is actually a jump point on opposing Landorus speed, as they are running just enough for Mega Alakazam, and we're running a little bit more than that, so we get a little jump point on that. 64 HP and 56 defense allows us to take a Flare Blitz from Zard after Intimidate. Also lets us better check Zygarde, but this isn't the main Zygarde switching. We have Buzzwole, which easily checks Zygarde, so that's our main Zygarde switching. And again, that's the idea behind it. 180 attack allows us to be a more offensive presence. Offensive Landorus has been rising more in popularity, a little bit more. Again, it used to be a really defensive Scarf set, but now they're rising more popularity. So Earthquake is doing more. Knockoff, the U-turn damage really does rack up, especially allowing Zam to put in a little bit of work. Last but not least, we have Heatran. We have a Spadef Heatran as our last member. This is the Stealth Rocker on the team with Magma Storm, Earth Power, and Taunt. The 56 special attack allows us to actually KO opposing Heatran, and the 168 Spadef with 240 HP allows us to take an Earth Power from opposing offensive Heatran. So that's the idea behind the EV spread. 44 speed allows us to outspeed max speed Mawile, that way we guarantee check it, and of course, provided that we do connect with the Magma Storm, we will be able to beat it 1v1. And this, of course, supports Alakazam, especially if the Mawile is running Sucker Punch. So that's the idea behind today's team. This is also a Scizor check, Ferrothorn check, Celesteela check. Taunt's really nice because it allows you to trap Toxapex and stop Pokemon from going for recover, such as Reuniclus and such as Clefable. But yeah, like I said, that is the idea behind this team. Let us get right into the battles. So I'm really trying to record this, keep getting crit, keep getting a little bit upset. Hey, have fun. I'm honest, I'm a little bit upset right now. I'm not going to take it on you. Have fun, dude. Anyway, bunch of annoying mons here. You see Hawlucha plus this. I don't even know if it's screens. Looks like weakness policy on the Zygarde. I'm gonna lead Lando versus Diancie because if he wants to stay in regular form and then Mega Evolve, I'm obviously Scarf, so I'll be able to KO him. This is also my Defogger. Hawlucha's is only ground immunity as well. Yeah, regular form rocks. That's fine. Still gonna click Earthquake and get rid of Diancie, which is what I want. But yeah, things have not been going my way. I played a 30-minute battle just to come down to me hitting Focus Blast. Like, I played the entire battle just so I could win with Focus Blast Zam at the end. Miss Focus Blast. I was like, wow, what a waste of time. And I didn't want to upload me just playing one game for 30 minutes, so Well, I was just trying to get my points back. After that, I ended up losing a lot. This is the road to top 10, man. The road to rank 1, excuse me. Coco comes out. I don't know what he's trying to do here. You going to go hard into... Is he going to go hard into Lucha? I'll go Pex. He Volt Switches or Thunder's great play. Yep. So now it just Haze. Recover up. He also just wasted his terrain. So now he doesn't have the boost anymore, which I'm a little bit confused as to why he switched. But either way, I bring out big old Rambo here. Throw off a Sub-Zero Slammer. That Halucha is going to drop. That Halucha is going to drop. Nice. I mean, that wasn't a threat anymore because Zam outsped it. He can barely kill me with any of his mons. Aside of Greninja, of course. Though I'm thinking it might be hazards. Like T-Spike and Spike and stuff. No, it's actually just good old regular Greninja. Nice. Nice crit. Nice. Fairly annoying. Very, 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 very annoying. However, we're going to Heavy Slam here. I'm not going to let him bring in Coco for free undamaged. Sorry, buddy. But you are not coming in for free right there. Especially because Mega Zam is just so good versus you. And I'll bring out Lando. I don't care. I'm not getting an electric terrain hit. I want to defog away these rocks as well. I don't care if you kill me right here. What happens? HP Ice will not knock me out. Wall charges. So I'll defog away these rocks real quick. He has no Earthquake switching, but in the long run, especially with how good Zam is versus him, I think it's just in my best interest to get rid of those rocks. Keeping you alive is smart. But Buzzwole beats these two, so actually I can afford to go out to Heat right here. Even if he goes for Gigable Havoc, great play, but yeah, like it's just the same thing. Oh ho ho ho! That doesn't really matter though. I know your entire set now. And if you go Greninja on Magma Storm, that would be absolutely fantastic. So I obviously have Pex as a switch in, and I don't die to Dark. I'm clicking Earth Power here. Like, I don't die to Dark Pulse. I'm clicking Earth Power. Don't flinch me again. Nice. We get rid of Greninja, so we don't have to hit a Focus Blast. Beautiful. Obviously, Kartana is a giant threat, though. Absolutely no denying that Kartana is a giant threat. Just kidding, I have a Buzzwole. It's not a threat at all. A Buzzwole beats everything left. Zygarde. Just taunt you so you're not able to do that multiple times. You can knock me out too. I don't care about this one. He also can't beat me with that Coco either because I'm bulk up. He dropped my defense. Dude. He keeps dropping my defense. Stop this. I want to beat you 1v1 with this attacks that I have won. Hey, good game, dude. I just Ice Punch here. I'll knock out Coco. It's +3 attack. And then Drain Punch knocks out. Ooh, I get a defense raise too. Good game. Your weakness policy isn't going to do crap. Because I am +3 defense now. Look at that +3/+3. That's big Buzzwole with the beast boost. Good game, dude. 9. Yum. That's a beast boost. Finally. Finally. That one gotta get a little bit crazy too. I feel like that dude should not have thrown away his Halucha though. Like he kind of just switched after he should have just tried to keep SDing. Excuse me, just drank some water. But yeah, I think he should have just tried to keep SDing. I would have, personally, but whatever. We got that win. And Buzzwole put in work in the first game. And again, that information about him being wall charged is so big because that means that I was never threatened by Coco after it dropped its Z move and after I got a bulk up. Though, I mean, I wasn't really getting a bulk up because Iron Tail seems to have a 100% chance to lower my defense. Did not know that. Alright, that made me feel a little bit better. Buzzwole doing something. And game's ending quick. Oh boy. Lando Medi matchup. Not a big fan. Pex is a great lead, specifically because, hey, have fun. Specifically because, oh, thank you. Thank you. Specifically because Metachamp faking me out and getting a poison on is always great. I don't know if he ice punches with Metachamp after though. As far as winning this goes, Buzzwole can beat Metachamp after a bulk up. It beats Lando if it's not Z-Fly, and it beats Bulu. Heatran has no switch-ins on his team. Heatran does not have any switch-ins on the team. Like, he doesn't switch in well with my Heatran. And Zam is another mon that he doesn't switch in well to either. In fact, I would argue that they're both compressing the same two Pokemon, Heatran plus Greninja, and the only way those are actually good switch-ins is if they dodge. Like, literally, if I hit a Magma Storm on Gren, that puts in a range of Shadow Ball. Leads off a Metachamp, always baneful Bunker. Always baneful Bunker. Getting a poison on this thing can go a long way. For Lando, for everything. I wonder if he has Ice Punch. But also, all of his attacks are always physical, so nice high jump kick raw. Ooh! Hold up. I like Toxapex in this game. Do I live as Zen Headbutt from Metachamp? Ever? Because if I do, that's the play. 95 to whatever. What's the Ice Punch damage on Lando? Lando's always a play too. Okay, great. So I'm assuming he either doesn't have Ice Punch, or he just opted to switch, but it looks like he has Static Zapdos, which is such a beautiful mon to deal with, man. Does anybody like fighting Static Zapdos? Because I know I don't. I absolutely know I do not. We're supposed to Heat Ram because if it is Static Zapdos, it might not even have HP Ice, it might just be Heat Wave. And again, Metachamp now never comes in on any attack from any of my Pokemon. Doesn't matter. Scald kills with Poison plus Baneful Bunker, Heavy Slam, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, even everything, as long as it connects. Well, there's a Heat Wave. Like I said, this mon is ridiculous versus him as long as it connects its attacks. Okay, so we could have dealt with easily the most problematic Pokemon on my opponent's team right there had I obviously connected. But we're going to go Alakazam here, as we don't want to get hit by an Earth Power. Though I am at 90%, so I should be able to live it. But this mon being so good, as coming in on Zapdos, I can't just risk it. So I'm going to go Zam here. I trace his Fire move, if anything. And Focus Blast destroys this thing, so... Oh, I mean, I'm going Heatran. Yeah, whether you Superpower or not, I'm going Heatran. I also have Bulu as a switch-in. I also have Rambo as a switch-in, so he might go Gren. Yeah, Rambo's a better switch-in. As he goes Heatran. I mean, it's the same thing. I always go Zam. That's really annoying that I missed Magma Storm on Zapdos because it was 1v1. Lovely. Can we hit a Focus Blast, sir? I wonder if this is Z. If it is, Focus Blasting is my... I'm actually going to go Heatran here because I want my rocks up too. I'm assuming you might go back out of Bulu. Yep. Okay, so like I said, I want my rocks up now as my own. If he Superpowers, I'll eat it, which is fine. As he goes Grin, I still end up at 100% with my Heatran, which is fantastic. Hydro Pump will not knock me out, and I have a Toxapex. I'm going to go for Magma Storm here, anticipating you to U-turn or Spikes. Please land. Once again, we could have killed the whole Greninja right there. Just the whole Greninja just gone. Two Pokemon. Magma Storm is a great move. At least it allows me to Earth Power here. So basically, assuming that's Choice Lock Greninja, which is the way I was playing it. Good pivot, dude. Great pivot. Wow, so I could have killed Gren, and I could have killed Zapdos, and I basically just clicked buttons with my Alakazam. So now I'm forced to switch. As a U-turns, great play. 2 more Stealth Rock turns means you die to Psychic from Zam. brings out a Zapdos. Nothing like being forced to defog. The Heat Waves there. Orlando. I was +1, man. It's okay. This is why Road top 10 is going to take a while. I'm using a move that misses, so I can't be mad at him. I can be mad at Heatran, though. Come on, bro. We train really hard with that move. What happened? We train hard as hell. The worst part is I'm not going to get another opportunity to get the Gren like that. Nice. So we'll defog here. At least get rid of the spikes and hazards and try and get in my Heatran one more time. He might fear Content of Crush as well. I really hope you do. You don't have a Scout though if you do fear it, but he might fear it either way. Like, that's also why at times I don't make the more aggressive play, because I don't get anything out of it sometimes. So he could spike again here. Either way, I'm bringing out Toxapex. Surprised he went Gren. Maybe he expected me to defog. Just goes for Dark Pulse. Okay, I'm gonna Scald you now. I'm gonna attempt to burn you. That's Specs guaranteed, by the way. Nice. Buzzwole, how much you taking from this? Buzzwole. So Buzzwole's gonna be key to winning this. Greninja. Okay, +1. (31 to 36%). Alright, Buzzwole's gonna be key to taking this. Go Zapdos. I'll bring out Heatran. I do have my ICMZ, but it's not in my best interest to click it now. As he goes for Discharge and gets the Para on me, not bad. I'll get my Rocks up though initially, and then later that'll obviously help me beat Zapdos down 1v1. Because I'm assuming your own Heatran might come out here. I guess you could bring Medicham too. Medicham's a little bit more aggressive though. Nice. And I'm actually gonna go for Earth Power here. Because if I can just make it that I have to click one Focus Blast this game, that'd be great. Come on. Hey! And that's why we have the special attack investment. So that was definitely Z Heatran. Completely fine with the way that turn went. Now he barely forces out my Buzzwole. So I am completely fine with the way that turn went. Heatran being gone is great. One less Focus Blast I gotta hit. Too bad Gren comes out now, huh? Bang for Bunker. I might just have to... I'm gonna attempt to recover and not be beat down by this thing. Because he only got a Brock, so if I defog them away, they're gone for good. They are gone for good. I know for a fact Buzzwole eats it too. Sick. I don't have Toxic on anything, so I actually very much want to burn this Zapdos, at least stopping its recovery. You guys go for Heat Wave, anticipating me to go Lando there. Let's see if we can get a Scald burn. Nope. We're getting Lando now because that allows me to defog, getting rid of his rocks for the entirety of the game. Spike would be annoying, obviously, but Heat Wave can't kill me. Oh, it can crit me, though, into range of another Heat Wave. That's always fun. Whatever, we deal with rocks though, which is important. It's annoying, but it's important. I'm also very scared of letting Toxapex being paired, which is why I didn't risk it too much on the Zapdos. So like, this is my thought process. If I get rid of rocks, Lando can always switch in for free, right? It doesn't take any chip damage or anything. Then I can knock off, then I can do all type of things like that, right? That's basically what defogging allows me to do. Luckily, he opts to go out to his own Lando, fearing probably Explosion, so I'm able to defog away those rocks, which makes me incredibly happy. This is for sure Scarf. and Celesteela is like a guaranteed play, so I'm very happy about that. Doesn't risk explosion on his Zapdos. Probably max speed Zapdos then, thinking about it. And I get in my Celesteela, which actually beats down everything on his team. I figure he discards there, and I expect him to Heat Wave here himself. Like, I think now you Heat Wave for sure. So I bring out Heatran, I get the special attack raise, or the Flash Fire boost, and then I Magma Storm and destroy something on his team. I'm not worried about Buzzwole, or excuse me, Tapu Bulu because I have Buzzwole. I'm not worried about Scarf Landers because I have Buzzwole. Only two things that are worrying me are these two Pokemon. Okay. Always Celesteela. Now, actually Flamethrower is fine. Because if I can get a burn on Zapdos, that'd be great. There we go. I think you never go for Heat Wave here. Wow. What a play, dude. Anyway. That was a good play. Like that, I cannot believe he went for that. Bulu comes out. This always gives me big old Buzzwole. And big old Buzzwole does not care about anything because Sub-Zero Slam are going to blow back this Zapdos. So I always go Buzzwole here. He might double out to Greninja. Goes Lando. Gives me a bulk up. Are you actually Z-Fly, dude? It was Z-Heatran, right? Like, it's guaranteed Z-Heatran. I have to believe it's Z-Heatran. I don't have to believe it. I just believe it. Like, it's Z-Heatran. You're not Z-Fly Lando. I'm not about to be hit. The sky's not about to change different colors and stuff and things like that. I live Heat Wave guaranteed, right? From Zapdos. I live Heat Wave guaranteed. I'm going to click Sub-Zero Slammer here. Oh, he's going to go for the pair. Gets it. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ah, Zapdos lived it. No. Okay, it's fine. Drain Punch does a good chunk. It's worth the recovery on his roost because he's weak to it. So I get back up to full HP because of that and grassy terrain, which I don't get, which is nice. Nice. So now my answer to Bulu is paralyzed, which means I can potentially lose to it. Once again, 0 Magma Storm switch-ins on my opponent's team. Absolutely 0. Hey, we actually managed to connect on Greninja. Not bad. Happy about that. Hydro Pumps and misses. That happens. So I've missed Magma Storm multiple times today. So that literally happens. I'm going to click Scald now multiple times. Actually, why would I not go Heatran? You're gonna roost. If Magma Storm connects again, I kill everything. He could double out to Medicham, but I always go Pax. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Medicham is gone. Beautiful. I don't gotta worry about Medicham's fake out. Not that I really have to worry about it. If it's sub bulk up Hornleech like Bulu, that would be annoying too. I'm assuming you're gonna go for Spike here. Nope, just goes for Dark Pulse, which is fair. Can't 2-hit KO me. I click Scalds here. If I wasn't paralyzed, I would stay in there and click my buttons, but I am. So I think I always go Heatran now. Unfortunately, while it's good, I am way too scared about this thing to do anything about. Like, I'm way too scared about Zapdos to paralyzing me to death. It sucks because without my Magma Storms, I could actually lose this thing naturally. I'm gonna go for Rocks here and force him to hopefully stay in and go for Defog, and then I can taunt Earth Power him. Too bad doesn't mean I land my Magma Storm. Great. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This charge has 15 more. And if I go if I go Pex and get... Okay. Please land. Please land, sir. Please land. Nice. Earth power's on the roost. That's what matters. Hey, don't worry about PokePV. It's not your fault. I'm using this and you paralyzed me. I'm not mad at you. Earth power's on these roosts. Ooh. I think I still always Earth power. Come on, buddy. Break through. Hey, that is a dead Zapdos. Finally. Finally, Zapdos is dead. Help me. Finally, Zapdos is dead. Always go Pex here. Finally, that mon is gone. Jesus, man, that takes way too long. If you don't think I'm a Scald burn you, I will. Yep. I'm not sorry about that either. Like this is my play. That way you cannot beat my my Buzzwole with luck. Yep, GG, dude. Truly. Gotta wait till you forfeit though. That was my play. My play was click Scald. Because I can haze, I can beat a bulk up one, and I have bulk up Buzzwole in the back too. But with burning you, it makes it a ton easier. Finally. Gotta win there. Let's go. I even do IMX? I probably do like 10 times. Yo, those, when you're paralyzed by, when you're facing static Zapdos, and you're using an inaccurate move, oh my gosh. It's crazy too, because like, Gren would have been dead early on, which was one of the, he had 2 Pokemon that threatened my Buzzwole, right? I'm playing Arella. He had 2 Pokemon that threatened my Buzzwole, right? He had Gren, and he had, have fun, fam. I don't think I beat this. He had Gren and he had and Zapdos. If I hit the Flash Fire boosted Magma Storm on it, Zapdos is gone early on. And if I hit the Magma Storm on Gren when it went for spikes, it was gone too. I don't know if I beat this team, but lead off with Pex. Gonna go for Baneful Bunker here because if he attacks me, I'd rather Protect is not gonna play that turn. I don't get why you protect there. You don't have to. You go for knock. I try to go for another one. I don't want a Scald burn on you. Confide. Oh, wow. Why am I playing this? I don't want to play this. Can it just let me poison your Sableye? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a fun game, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm not playing this. I'd rather forfeit my points than play this one on live. Like, Shed Shell Blissey? What is this Blissey's item? It has Shed Shell, that way I can't trap it. Nice. Yeah, I'm not playing this out, I'm sorry. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I'm not playing this. I don't care. I don't care if I forfeit to that. Like, I'm not playing that out. I gotta land on my Magma Storms. She has Shed Shell Blissey. Forget that. I'd have to knock with Lando and that'd take up 200 turns. I'm not playing that out. And I could also literally stall between Toxapex coming in and switching back and forth between Recover Zam. I'm not doing that on this. I'd rather, if I'm gonna hit top 10, I'm gonna rank 1, I'm gonna do it. but not that way. I'll be whack. I'm gonna pause it, guys, until we find a battle. Bear back. All right, guys, so we're back with a battle. Not a fan of playing an offensive Trick Room variant when I got like Buzzwole's good because it can beat a lot of his team, but it also loses to literally all of his team besides Garnon. So I'll lead Heatran because it can actually Magma Storm the Negrazma. Magma Storm Negrazma. Don't feel like going for taunt. Nice! It's Life Orb Earthquake too. Beautiful. Let me just click rocks here. Magma Storm is a 2-hit KO, but that's a good move, man. Road to Tilt is here. Not bad. By the way, shout out to Heatran eating that up. Anyway, I like rocks because it pressures Marowak and Mawile, which I'm very weak to now. I'm super weak to Marowak. I'm also very weak to Magearna now that my Heatran has missed out on its Magma Storm. I was also weak to it regardless. But ideally, between Haze, Pex, and Celesteela and Lando checking it, I'd be okay. Because I don't think it'd be Calm Mind on Trick Room. I think it'd just be Trick Room 3 attacks. Which means that, in theory, I think I beat it. 1v1. So we might both trade rocks here. He might just go for another Earthquake or Photon Geyser. Goes for Trick Room. I have Celesteela. Photon Geyser will probably be his last attack. So I'm going to go for Leech Seed here. As Marowak comes out. Not bad. Oh! Coolio. Goes for SD. I will Baneful Bunker. See what the hell is up. So Len and Leech Seed would be nice, because obviously I wear down a giant threat, but no. Who needs that? Anyway, I guess I'm going to end up going for Baneful Bunker here and then sack Heatran. I basically landed Leech on this thing. This and Necrozma are two giant threats too. I don't even know if that actually activates it because Shadow Bone doesn't technically touch anything. Yeah. I guess a defense drop immediately. Nice. So I am forced to switch as I'm going to bring out my Landers. I'm going to click Knockoff here. That either helps me with Marowak or that deals with Cresselia's item, allowing it to Trick Room up either way, but just dealing with that is nice. Defense drop immediately is always really cool too. Again, getting Leech Seed on this thing, I would have had 3 turns of Leech Seed recovery, regardless of you being able to Lunar Dance it back with Crest. Oh, nice. He gave me its item. Oh, hell yeah. That's incredible. I'd rather have Pex in, mainly for Baneful Bunker purposes, but him giving me, I think he expected me to U-turn there, anticipating Crest, but him giving me Marowak is super cool because that is a giant threat, like just an outright giant threat to the entire team. I feel like between Buzzwole and Toxapex and Celesteela, I may be able to win, depending on the Magearna set, of course. But between Scald and Baneful Bunker as well, that's super good. So you go to Necrozma here, if anything, which should have Photon Geyser as its last move, so it actually threatens Toxapex. I don't see a reason to not go for Leech Seed one more time. You know, provided I actually connect on something, that'd be great. That does nothing. Oh, what a good turn. So it actually did damage that turn. Also, like landing Leech Seed on this thing too, because of Prism Armor, Shadow Ball isn't going to KO it, but like I have potential to do things like that. I think I always Leech Seed here, and then ideally connect, and then I go for a double Leech Seed. As whether I weaken this, it's on its own right, or weaken something else. Like I always double Leech Seed, I feel. Okay, we'll go for Protect here. So he's giving me this Pokemon, and I'm still at a decent amount of HP, which is nice. I should be able to outspeed him because this is a Trick Room team. He's also faster than me, obviously, but should be able to outspeed him. I get a nice little Beast Boost there. We get rid of, well, we get a Spadef Raise, which will help us out versus, not much really, only Magearna. He still has a Mawile, which can be SD. He goes Crawdon though, which gives me big old Rambo as a switch in. Nice Rambo, you don't care. He do not care. Oh, you messed up, boy. You do not SD in my face. You do not SD in Rambo's face. This is Rambo. I mean, you're gonna switch anyway, but like, you should go Crest most likely. So what I'm trying to do is set up for a potential Earthquake sweep at the end, as long as Crest is, you know, sacked at a point. But he shouldn't sack it too, and I feel like that would be a poor play on my opponent's part. Hard Moa, huh? I can respect it. That took damage. Like, there is no denying that took damage. I feel like Zam is now the most expendable member. Especially because when Moa Mega Evolves, it takes less. I can beat it in a sense that if I'm bulked up multiple times. Goodbye, my child. I like rocks, but I hate rocks too. I'm a defog. I don't think you should ever sack Mawa here. You have a Cresselia. It makes a ton of sense to let me Earthquake you. You are a giant threat. I'm going to Earthquake now. Switch out. And I want to defog, that way my Landers can come in later. Obviously, rocks are helping me out. Well, they were helping me out a little bit more earlier when he had Marowak. Alright, dude. This is all you. Come on, man. There you go. Goes Crawdon, which I'm completely fine with, because I have a special switch in Rambo right here. So we get rid of rocks. We get a little bit of extra damage on Crawdon with the rocks, and goes Crabhammer. Does not KO me. I'm gonna Roost. I'm going to Roost. That's a crit, by the way. So I'm outside of range of that. I should also be able to live potentially +2. What is he doing? What are you doing, dude? Why are you giving me this mod? This is like this is one of your main break. Obviously you have Mawile, but this is a breaker, man. I don't know what is happening here, but he's giving me Crawdon, so I'm okay with that. Go ahead and give me that mod. Lovely. I would like if you go Mawile. I get a defense raise too, which is fantastic, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat you 1v1. Like, I don't think your player is going to knock me out. And getting my beast boost right there, and that's a 2-hit KO, which is absolutely fantastic. Yummed. Your boy yummed that up. Give me this mod. Look at old Rambo go. You should go Crest, to be honest, but whatever. Actually, Roost is fine. So he goes for Sucker Punch. What are you doing, dude? Are you trying to win with just Magearna? Is your crest Calm Mind? Like what's happening here? I'm gonna Drain Punch you for a little bit of chip before switching into Toxapex on T-Bolt and potentially Gigavolt Havoc. Let's see. Let's see. Right back out into Pex we go. Again, assuming it's not Gigavolt Havoc, we're okay. I don't know why this guy was throwing away Pokemon though. I can't respect that play. Is it over? Am I about to get Gigavolt Havoc? Game well played. It's not over, dude. Oh, okay, good game, but it's not. What just happened here? That was not the ending. I don't know what just happened there. I really don't. I feel like he forgot how Lunar Dance worked or something. I don't get why you were not Lunar Dancing with your Mon. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:30. All right, we'll end it there. So what I'm gonna do is, cookie up some. My boy Zesty hitting me up with the Uber's Road. It's probably gonna be next year, but anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot of laddering off screen just to get some more points back. I'll probably use a more offensive team, but like recording with that isn't as fun because I'm use dual screens and setup. I don't know. Let me know though. Actually, let me know in the comment section if you don't mind me using dual screens in one of the roads to top to rank 1s. Obviously, it's a series where I'm going for rank 1, and I should use whatever is available to me, which I will. But let me know your thoughts if you don't mind me using offense on this, because then I will use it in the recording too. But I'll probably let a little bit off screen too. But let's do our best to get to rank 1, land our attacks and whatnot, have some decent matchups. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.